Hey everybody, Shanghai 6, Front Towards Gamer, and this is Max Payne, New York Minute, Chapter 11, Global Rank 236. This was a real pain in the ass, so I wanted to get it. I figured I'd do an audio. Immediately run back into Max's bathroom, grab those pills, and it sets up this shot really nicely. I know this is going to be contrary to what a lot of people do. Don't pick up that submachine gun, it's a piece of junk. I like hitting the targets I'm aiming at. And that submachine gun is useless at long range. I don't know why. This initial 9mm auto that you have in inventory, it's like 200 rounds, semi-automatic, and you can just lay waste with it. So I ended up just keeping this the whole time, as much as I could. I don't get any extra ammo for it later, but for the beginning. Clean out the kitchen here, and then make sure there's one last guy who comes out of that meat locker. Make sure you handle him, or it won't progress forward. Okay, we'll go through a little cutscene here. Run across the tramway here into the engine compartment. Cutscene, and okay, make sure you angle it to the left when you do this dive, or you're gonna land. You're gonna hit the railing, and they're just gonna chew you up. All right. Had a little problems here trying to get this guy down. Alright, now this is scripted. Obviously, there are two engines to shut off here. You want to mash that left trigger and start running. Make sure you don't wait for the shut off the engine little thing to pop up before you get up there, or you're going to stick to it like you're sticking to cover. It's the same button as the cover button, and many a time I would stick there for cover and not shut off the valve. The valves are going to turn off, the door's going to open, and you're going to have two guys in the room in front of you. Do not dive through the room. I never was able to get that shot off. One guy on the left, one guy on the right. So I go up here to the left and manually take this guy up, which sets up a nice little hand-to-hand maneuver right here, which is where I figured out where I can make up some serious time with hand-to-hand, but it's a very dangerous move to do, especially on this level. Okay, a lot of people hang out here and just shoot guys. I just kept running. I get this first guy after he kills that girl and just zip right through, run forward, grab the pills here. And then just keep running. Do not waste time. You're going to open the door. Little cutscene right there. 4 guys here. I dive right and have a good zapping right here. Bam, bam, bam. Almost got them all there. Alright. And from here you are just going to keep running until you're back out on the bow of the ship. So just run past all this. Don't leave the guys on the right. Don't even bother going in there. I think there's a pills, but it's not worth your time. Okay, I just kept running here. Guy on the left, right, and then there's a guy right here. This is a real tough part right here. This is a real meat grinder if you let it. I used to run around and dive, but then I was about ready to pop pills, and it's like, wait a minute. As you can see here, my bullet time meter just popped way the hell up. So obviously there are a lot of guys shooting at me. So I just decided to take make the most of it and not pop pills, and let's burn through this bullet time. You've got 3 or 4 guys on the deck, and then you've got 3 guys in the back bar area. They're hard to see with the glass, so just work your way back there. As soon as they drop, you got pills on the table here on the left. Okay, this was one of the harder parts of the game, and if you don't have pills for this, or this is chapter anyway, take this guy out, the car pulls up, waste the car immediately, and you get the explosive bonus, which is very helpful. This is a pain in the ass. These guys just mercilessly will mow you down, so whenever you have any bullet time available, make sure you pull it out, take a couple seconds, and then lay a little bit of waste. I mean, they will just sit there and fire at that spot. And if you stay out there in bullet time, you're just going to take damage. So you have to take a couple shots and then immediately take cover before the bullets they fired at your position come overhead. It's a real pain in the ass, but there's really no other way to do this because the door won't open until the guys are all dead. So, and there's a couple waves of them as well. So you get those guys, and then there's another wave of 3 or 4. Just be okay. And for 2 pills on the table, the poker table here, definitely get them. Okay, this part up here, a real meat grinder. This place will mess you up if you make sure you're diving the tables. Make sure you have something that you're diving to, like these tables. Don't do this. Dive right out in the open like this. I got totally lucky. I could regularly go through 2 or 3 sets of pills here if I have a shitty run. But fortunately, I got lucky this time. Only used 1, I think. And once that door opens up, 2 guys here. And 3 guys in the captain's quarters here. 1, make sure you hit the guy in the glass, and then there's 1 more on the left or right side. Just wait for him to pop out. Alright, run forward, get the unskippable 2-minute cutscene. I'm gonna skip right ahead. Okay, now I had some pills to burn. So I decided, and I was having some real problems. This was another one of those parts where I was getting my ass kicked. I was staying behind cover with Passos there and just trying to take shots, and I was like, wait a minute, this is not working. I'm going to just bullet time around, dodge, and dodging bullets worked way better. So if you have the pills to burn, use them here. Same thing here, just keep bullet dodging. Just keep on doing it. And this was way more effective than sitting behind cover and having all 4 of those guys in an elevated position just shooting at you. So, dum-de-dum, shoot, shoot, shoot. This really is the final difficult section of this chapter, but it's so far in and you have to have done so well up to this point that you've got like a small cache of pills in hand that it's not a big deal to just run around and bullet dodge like this. Really, that's the key point to New York Minute is if you have more pills, you can be more aggressive, and if you have fewer pills or none, you have to sit behind cover and wait for your bullet time to come up. All right, 2 guys here. And after I cleared these guys out, I probably could have skipped this, but I ran back. I'd done this section so many times, I wanted to make sure I had enough pills. I didn't know what was ahead, so I went ahead and ran back, grabbed the MP5 and the... no, wait, I didn't grab the MP5. I just grabbed the pills. I was having a good run, so I didn't want to screw it. I was like, I want to make sure I have enough. It was just a waste of time. I could have ranked up higher. Moving ahead, you got 3 guys up here, I think. One forward, 1 right, I think. There it is. Alright, cutscene. This is fairly simple, this part here. You just zip line across. I think there are 4 guys up on the opposite bank. Unlimited ammo, just lay waste. It's simple. Or I think it's 5. That's if there's no ammo or accuracy or anything to worry. I mean, yeah, you get headshots, but you want to make sure you drop them. You don't want to land in the middle of that. So just get rid of everybody. Alright. And really from here, I mean, there's really no... If you've got enough pills, there's really nothing that's going to cause any problems. There's 2 or 3 guys in front of you, and then there's 1 guy on the right-hand side who will flank you if you let him. So I moved forward and then zipped to the right here to get the guy before he came out. There he is. Just run forward. Nobody else in here. Go ahead and open the gate. Now, as I was shotgun recording this, and I didn't know if I was going to make it, I was not screwing around with hand-to-hand combat at this point. I was doing really well. So I just said, grab the shotgun and move forward. I could have very easily just ran up on this guy. Didn't. Could have saved a couple seconds. Did not do that. You'll notice that there's no hand-to-hand up here. I'm like, screw it. I'm doing really well. I'm not fucking this up. I'm just gonna keep shooting. I'm not gonna try to run in and melee anybody. I knew I could do it, but I was just like, no, I just want to finish this. I've run this stupid chapter way too many times to screw around at this point, so yeah, you'll notice. So I take some chances. I just stand out in the open here coming up, and I just fire, which probably was not the brightest thing. I should have just been bullet dodging the whole time. Or what do they call it? I don't know. Not bullet dodging. Whatever. Anyway, run up here. There's another guy. I could have meleeed. Didn't do it. Alright, here's where I just like, you know what? I've got this. I've got 3 or 4 pills left. Screw it. I'm just going to stand here and shoot. Which was stupid. I should have run around and got the angle on him. It would have been easier to do that, but whatever. And of course I wasn't thinking, oh, hey, if I use pills, I get dropped. That takes time to get back up. Probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. At this point, it's all wrapped up. I had plenty of pills, so I just said, screw it, just charge. And once this last guy on the right is down, you just mash that right trigger and run. Thanks everybody for watching. Certainly appreciate it. This has been. I've got two more of these to do. Hopefully I can knock them out. Certainly appreciate you watching. This is Shanghai 6 Front Towards Gamer out.